Hi Leo, this is your January 2nd through January 8th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Three of Cups clarified by Justice. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the King of Wands. We have Strength. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We also have Libra and Taurus on the table, but they could be any zodiac sign. Well, Leo, I think you have found your match. I think you're going to be off the market. Your single days are pretty much over. And I don't see you regretting that. We've got all kinds of good stuff going for the two of you. Let's start off with the obvious, right? We have the King and the Queen of Wands. And let's continue with the second obvious. We have 3 aces on the table. Not 1, not 2, but 3. It's been a while since I saw 3 aces come out in just one reading. Okay, so yeah, the King and the Queen of Wands. If you were not a fire sign, and if the King and the Queen of Wands were to come out in the same spread, I would have called it a partners in crime couple. And by partners in crime, I mean you guys match. You have so many things in common. Both of you are very energetic. Both of you are very enthusiastic. Both of you are explorers. Both of you are easy to get up and go. Both of you are leaders with initiatives. All right? It could still be happening here, right? Because we have so many aces on the table, right? I believe you have found your match, like seriously, Leo. Right? You can assign the roles as you wish. You can be either the King or the Queen of Wands, but for the reading's sake, I'll assume you're the Queen of Wands. But again, you can assign the roles as you wish. We start off with the Three of Cups clarified by Justice. For very few of you, there could have been a third-party situation. Not in a bad way, but in a light way. Let me explain. Perhaps you're just, talking. Perhaps you just run into each other at parties. Perhaps you just, do things together and then you go your own separate ways. Starting this week, it's not going to be that type of a connection anymore. Starting this week, you guys will get exclusive. You will get on the same page about where you want to go together. And I think both of you are moving towards a commitment. But that's just for very few of you. For most of you, you're meeting this person at some kind of a party this week. Or perhaps you are going to meet this person at a New Year's party. Right, this reading is supposed to come out on the 31st. So if you watch it on the 31st and if you're going out for the New Year's Eve, perhaps you're going to be meeting this person there. For others of you, you could still be meeting this person at some kind of an event. All right, and for some of you, it could be like a formal event. I don't know if there's going to be formal events on the first week of January, but it could be. So here's the deal. We got the Three of Cups. The first card that came out, like I said, for some of you, it could be the third-party situation that I was just talking about. But for most of you, the Three of Cups is a card of a party, celebration, event, gathering, concert, game, show, what have you. But the thing about the Three of Cups is clarified by Justice. So going back to the third-party situation, I think starting this week, you will get exclusive with the Justice card. But for others of you, Justice could be some kind of a formal event, all right? And for perhaps another group of you, Justice is just when the two of you see each other, you will immediately click. You will want to get serious right away. And the Ace of Swords, the next card over, which is clarified by the King of Wands. The Ace of Swords, it's kind of symbolic, right? I know the Justice card is partially blocked because I ran out of space on my table, but Justice is holding up scales in one of the hands and it's holding up a sword in another hand. And I think that's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. In this case, this is a card of clarity. It's a card of somebody who wants to get official, serious right away. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct communication between the two of you. And based on that communication, as a result of that communication, you guys will decide that, yes, you guys belong together. You guys make a perfect couple, which you do. We have strength in the middle. That is one of your major arcana cards, Leo. So you are in this reading at least twice, all right? But if your person is also a Leo, it makes total sense, right? In the potential outcome, we have 2 aces and the Hierophant in the middle. The Hierophant could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional like a committed relationship or marriage, and that's sandwiched in between 2 aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal, right? It really does. This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, you have found your match, Leo. That's it. You will not need to watch my readings anymore. Unless you're going to come back for the couples reading. Alright, so I'm not even going to do an extended for you because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you, Leo. Congratulations. Leo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Ten of Cups, we have the Devil, clarified by the Ace of Swords, we have the World, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, I'm not surprised to see this. I already saw a similar spread in another zodiac signs, a couples reading, as a matter of fact. And I'll probably see something like this again. What's happening here is either one of you or both of you, you're either going to cut down on some kind of a consumption or you're going to stop it. A lot of people do this. This is like a New Year resolution, right? The Devil could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but the devil is, in this case, people smoking, drinking, eating too much, or eating unhealthy, right? And the Ace of Swords, clarifying the Devil, you're just gonna cut it out. At least for for the beginning of the year. Some of you may join the gyms, some of you may stop smoking cold turkey, or stop gambling, or stop eating unhealthy, or things like that. All of this is in the name of the family. We have the Ten of Cups, the first card that came out, which is a family card, commitment or marriage card, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is also a commitment or marriage card. The World, right next to the deck, this is my happy end card. So yeah, that makes total sense, right? So some of you will quit smoking and that will be a happy end for you. Others of you will stop eating unhealthy and that would be a happy end for you. You get the idea. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we are in both Mercury and Mars retrograde right now. This is when more exes than usual could potentially resurface. We got the Six of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you'll be hearing from somebody. Six of Cups is a soulmate card, but it is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Page of Cups clarifying it. It could be an apology, or they could just be kind of like, hey, what you've been up to, you want to catch up, or you want to get together, things like that. But you already know what this person is all about. The Seven of Swords in the middle is a card of a cheater, it's a card of a deception, it's a card of somebody who sneaks around, that type of a character. And you're shutting them down. I think they will feel the full fury Leo can potentially unleash on somebody. That's what it feels like. You're not taking prisoners. You will let them know exactly what you think about them, about their offer, and what they can do with that offer. Okay, so the Five of Swords, this is you just shutting the door into this person's face, hypothetically speaking, or really shutting the door into their face. And with the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of an abrupt ending, right? So you're going to stop this person in their tracks. I can only imagine what you're going to tell them or what you're going to write them. But you're definitely not even considering to reestablish any kind of a connection with this person. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo, this week. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, Leo, you're not wasting any time. You're getting back on your horse, and off you go. All right? I don't know if you saw this post I have in my community section on my channel about the new beginnings in January. I suggest not to start anything brand new until the 23rd in that post because of the retrogrades. However, if you feel like starting something, go ahead. It's just that you may face some obstacles because of those retrogrades. But I don't think you're going to care, Leo, because you're all excited. We got the Knight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. I think that's you. You're a fire sign. You are ready to conquer. You are ready to start this year, hit the ground running pretty much. The Eight of Pentacles, the first card that came out, there's a card of work, business, and finances. Perhaps you'll have a couple of options. The Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is you perhaps deciding between a couple of options, or you're in the beginning of the week, you may think about, so what's next for you? What do I want to conquer next? Perhaps you're going to be making plans with the Two of Wands, and then again, launch like a rocket with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, right? The Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck is a pile of cash or real estate or financial abundance in general. I think you're ready to make a lot of money. I think you're ready to, divide and conquer if you have to, just to make some decent coin, some really good coin this month, this year, I guess. All right, good luck. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Leo, this week. We have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by Judgment. We have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting is this Queen of Pentacles to resurface. This is somebody you already know, right? The Queen of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart, or it could be somebody who is in charge of money, right? Could be somebody who works for a financial institution. They could be an entrepreneur or something among those lines. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by Judgment. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. So yes, you already know this person, right? For some of you, it could be your ex, right? And the Sun on the bottom of the deck, that is one of your major arcana cards, Leo. That's you. The Page of Cups in the middle, and the Eight of Wands right next to it, right next to the deck. Those are two communication cards. I don't know if what they want with you. Perhaps they just want to catch up with you if you haven't seen them in a while, or they have some kind of an offer for you. The Eight of Wands could be a card of travel. So they may tell you they're back in town, or they're going to be back in town and they want to catch up, they want to meet up. Or perhaps they want to offer you to go somewhere, right, with that Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups. It feels nice, all right? I think you'll be... I don't see you like resisting this person. No, I think it's going to be a nice time spent together if you decide to go with this person somewhere. All right, so that's what I have for you, Leo, for this reading, for this first full week of 2023. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing week.